So hi, we're going to I'm going to do two things today. I mentioned in one of my other videos that the voles had gotten to the bottom of my tree, and I don't know if she'll survive. So a friend, a loyal viewer, Melody, mentioned that it'd be a good idea to take some cuttings. Now, I didn't want to because these are good branches, but she's totally right. Let's take some branches, I'll put some rooting compound on them, and then I'll stick them in the freezer until it's time to kind of bring them out. But for right now, yeah, we're gonna want to take some cuttings of this one and my other apple tree, which is down there. So basically I'm just gonna, this is a good one here. Too bad, take this one here, I guess. These should be 2-year-old, but these are only like 1. So I hope I get the propagation that I need off of it. I think I'm gonna take this one. And remember to cut right at the knuckle, clean as you can. Very clean. So yeah, we're gonna do that. These are my, I think these are my Fuji apple. I got a Fuji apple here. Okay, so I'm gonna do that to both, and then I'm going to plant some garlic bulbs, just like you would do in fall, like I did in one of my other videos, and I'll leave the link down in the bottom of the description. But yeah, and then I'm going to take it and I'm going to go place it outside and let it do its thing in its pot. So we'll see if I get some garlic come up after my first set of garlic that I put in. So let's do that. It's like 6 degrees, minus 6 degrees today, right at this time. It was 10 earlier. It's really cold. Just doing some trimming today. So this is the Granny Smith, and I'm just going to take a few off of here. I can see that some of the tips are changing. You can see this tip here kind of dying a bit. It's kind of bright, so it's hard to tell, but like right up in here, it's all, you can see how it's all dried out. We're just going to cut them. So let's give them a little snip right here. And I think, geez, doesn't leave me with much to cut here. I'm afraid that I might cut too much off, and then, okay, let's cut this one right here. I'll cut that right there. Again, these are pretty young. These are like only 1-year-old sprouts, so let's get them, pick them up here. Okay, well, I have 2 of each, so these are my Grannies and my Fujis. So yeah, we're definitely gonna throw in some garlic. I have this, I forget what these are. I think these are 10-gallon pots. I'm going to fill it up. I have another pot over here that I'll show you in a second. It's full of dirt, but it doesn't have the drainage in the bottom because it's made for indoors. So I'm going to use it, put it in here because I do need the drainage. And we're going to plant some garlic. I'm going to definitely get some garlic bulbs set up in there. And I'm going to throw some cherry seeds in there that I got from down the street, which I call their whole cherries. So I'm going to put a bunch of them in there, and I'm going to let them go outside and see if they will stratify over the winter, and we'll see if anything comes up in the spring. So we'll definitely keep you in tune for that. So, but yeah, let's get started and filling this pot up with the soil that I have, which is a good mix of perlite and just some peat and some potting soil. So I'm just recycling this from stuff that was left over from another container that someone didn't want to use anymore. So let's do that. lucky on this one here. Kind of already started. Get that in there. Take some of my cherry seeds, and I have plenty, so I'm going to try and germinate almost all of these this year if I can. My other one is I also have seeds. These are the pits. There's a seed in the pit, but I also have seeds that I had cleaned out already when I was sitting watching the movie. And what I did was I put them somewhere, but we'll stratify them in the fridge. We'll get them going soon enough. Well, when I show you that video, I'll show you the results as well. So again, I'm just gonna toss these in here anywhere because it doesn't really matter. I'm trying to keep the point up. I think it's point up, point down. What? I always thought it was the other way. We'll do both. Just toss them in there. Because, like I said, I don't even know if these will go. I have a feeling, well, with the garlic in there, it might keep the squirrels away. So we'll see if this will even work, but can't hurt, right? Throw it in there. Get a couple of good saplings out of it or something, I can pull them out and I'll just repot them. Really the saplings are more important than the garlic, so it doesn't matter. And just toss some brown in there. It's pretty simple. I mean, this stuff isn't brain surgery. You just get it in there, toss them in there, push them down in the dirt. Give it some water. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to give it a little bit of water, let it moisten up a little bit. I'll smooth that out a bit. Just like that. Okay. Okay, so these are just kind of scraps. Some of the stuff I didn't use, they're really bad bulbs. Now I know why they're only $1. They're kind of rotten. I'll just shove it in there. See what happens, you know. Skin and all, just toss it in there. See what happens. I'll toss this out of the side. Now also what I wanted to do, I'm going to just move a little bit of this dirt out of the way. And I'm going to start a couple of these. These are those shagbark hickory that I did back in the fall. So I'm just going to stick them in there. I'm just gonna put a whole bunch in there, and that's what I'm gonna do. And then I'm gonna dampen that down. I'm gonna mark it like I did with the chestnuts. That's all I'm really gonna do. Put it in the fridge. Check on it once in a while. Make sure it's moist enough. And that's all you really gotta do. I mean, this is, like I said, hickory. They're all good. Nut trees are fantastic. You can eat hickory all day long. You can flavor your food with it. Okay, put that in there. Get that down in there. Alright, so that's it. So I'll get some water on that. And that's it for this week. I've got my cherries in, my garlic in, got my shagbark hickory in. And we did some work on the farm as well, so best we can do.